Abby. Okay. Shh. 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 21. 21. Shh. Okay, 21 says estimate the average annual growth rate of the world population for the years 1950, 1988, and 2010. And you're like, what? How are you supposed to know that? This is a weird random question. Yes. So you have to go back to problem number 17, which you're right, I should have. That was a mistake on my part for which I apologize and will forever regret. On my deathbed, I will say I have one regret and one regret only, and that is that I did not make my fourth period advanced algebra class be problem number 17. Okay, so we have to go back and do that. So number 17 says, no, number 17. That during these years, this was the average. Hang on just a second. Which one are you looking at? Okay. All right. So these are the years, and this is the population growth. Okay. Yeah. Can I get you guys to quiet down a little bit? Thank you. So yes, like Emma said, we're going to make it easier by making 1972 be year 0. And then this is really nice the way they have this set up, because then this is 10, and this is 20, and this is 30. So those are easy numbers for us to enter into the calculator, okay? And it looks like I have those up there already. So you would enter in the years in the table, and then that gives us 3 different choices for equations. So this one has an r squared value of 99.75%. This one's even better, 99.96%. But this guy right here is the winner because its r squared is 1. So for this one, we want to use a cubic model, all right? So then I go back to the question, and it says what we're trying to do is use that model to estimate the average annual growth rate for the years 1950, 1988, and 2010. So 1950 would be what x value if 1972 is 0? Negative 22. Okay. So if I go to negative 22 on the graph, then that tells me that the growth rate is going to be about 2.71%. Okay? The reason why I'm doing 2 decimals is because some of these had 2 decimals. I wouldn't mark you down if you only did 1. And I think Mr. Weber would say that you always do the least number of decimals, not the most. So you're probably right if you just did 2.7. Okay, 1988 is what x value? How many years from 72? 16. So now I'm going to go back to the graph, and I'm going to go to x equals 16. And I'm going to click on that. And it says the growth rate then is 1.6%. And then finally for 2010, that would be what? 38. So now 38 from 1972, because we made 1972 be 0. Okay. So I'm going to go to 38 on the graph, and that tells me that the growth rate then would be 0.93%. Okay, Abby, does that answer your question? Pretty much. Start paying attention. Ask me questions. Today. What's that? So, Peyton, what I did, do you understand where I got this table from? Oh, okay, just from the book. The book said these numbers right here. I changed these numbers into 0, 10, 20, and 30 just because it's a little bit easier. Okay? And then I just went on to Desmos and I opened up a table. So I hit the plus sign and made a table, and I put those into here and those into here. Okay? What? Yeah, I know. I wanted to make sure Peyton was paying attention also. I knew I had your attention. I wanted to make sure Peyton was listening as well. On problem number 17, normally I would give you the table right with the problem. This was a weird one because it referred back to a previous problem. Okay? No, this was given, this is problem number 17. It gives you those averages. Okay? Okay, Peyton? It told me that. Yeah, it says it in the book. It says exactly this in the book. Okay? Okay, and then these are the three equations. These are the three different equations that you use to find the one that fits. And you don't have to write these down. I put them on the quiz for you. Okay? So you just type these into the three different places. And then the one that we're looking for is the one that has the r squared value of 1. Okay? If there's a tie, you go to the easier one. Okay? So you go to the one, yeah, oh, thank you, Emma. If there's a tie, then if you have to choose between like squared and, you know. Okay. Abby, you said you had a couple more questions? On this problem? Okay, what you got, Ashlyn? Because if 1972 is 0, 1950 is 22 years before then. Because it's before 1972, so it's negative. 1988 is 16 years after, so it's plus 16. From the first number. So I just took 1950 minus 1972, and that got me negative 22. And then I took 1988 minus 1972, and that got me 16. Okay? And then I just found those numbers off the graph. Just found them on the graph and then wrote down the y values. Yeah. Okay. Abby, did you need 24? Okay. All right, so 24, Peyton and Jessica will probably make more sense because they give you the table, okay? Number 21 was confusing because you had to use information from another problem. That's not how this is normally going to go. So now I'm given the table of data, so I need to just go to Desmos and type that in for my x's, okay? For number 21. Well, write the whole thing in the table. Don't round when you put it into the table. You can round, right, you can round your answers, yes. Yeah. Callista? Okay, thanks for tricking me. All right, so negative 2, and then negative 1, and then 0, and then 2, and 3. Okay? Then for that one, negative 25. The next one is negative 4. The next, no, it'll create a empty space in between. Thank you. And then, okay, nice try though, Zoe. 40. Okay, so, nope. Okay, so now I want to find which one of these is best. And the cubic, yeah, is 99.73. That one's 97. This one's, what? Oh, okay. So thank you. So this one asks us to specifically compare a cubic and a quartic. That's x to the fourth. I don't want to do that one. Yeah. Okay. You did? Okay. Okay. Good for you guys for doing that. I don't want to do that. This one. I'm going to just write this one down. Was the quartic better? They both come out to be the same. Okay. Nope. It's not going to be wrong. No. Okay. So do you see what I did there, Jessica and Peyton? Okay, I just entered in the -2, -1, 0, 2, 3 for the x's, the other ones for the y's, and then I'm ignoring this, which I shouldn't do, but I'm not going to ask you to do a quartic one on the test, so don't worry about that. It's 4, so the fourth. So, I mean, should I do it? No. Okay, takes a long time to type all that stuff in. Okay, and then let's do 27, and then let's have a quiz. Okay, so yeah, so same thing, Peyton. I mean, we can make this into a XY table. -3, -50, -2, -4, -1, 10, 0, 7, and 2, -23. Okay, so you just type the x's into the x column. You type in the y's into the y column. Okay, tell me when you're ready. Do you have them written down? Okay, help me out, would you? It'll be a lot faster if we work together. Peyton, actually. Okay, what was the first one? And then -1. There's 1. It's -1. And then and 2. Okay, how about this? Negative what? 50? 27. Oh, nice. You guys are really bad at reading numbers. It's just highlighting it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so in this case, linear is terrible. Okay, only like 8% accurate, so that's no good. Quadratic, 95%, but cubic, 99.9%. So we would want to use the cubic one. Right, but this one says find a polynomial function. It doesn't say which one. It wants the actual function. So you need to write down those letters, okay? In the form of an equation. Yeah, you got to plug them in. So what your answer for 27 would be y equals 1.62 x cubed minus 5.09 x squared minus 11.04 x. Yes, ma'am, it is. That's why I feel like Jessica and Peyton can successfully take the quiz today. Amy? That's fine. That's fine. Yep. It says find a polynomial function. There's the polynomial function. I found it. Yep. Okay. Amy? This stuff? Oh, no. Okay, get yourself separated from the person next to you, or get a cardboard thingy